Everybody talks about the deep state, and if Trump, in his second term as 47th president of the United States, will be able to actually dismantle the deep state, will he be able to bring complete and utter transparency to the U.S. government, to America? Can you imagine that? And we have this thread by Rod D. Martin on X, breaking why Trump's latest move against the deep state is more revolutionary than you think. A thread on how revoking those 51 security clearances could change everything. All related to the Hunter Biden laptop. Last night's bombshell, Trump plans to strip security clearances from 51. This already has been done. This has already been done. 51 former intelligence officials will get their security clearance stripped. And they call Hunter Biden's laptop Russian disinformation before the 2020 election. And you know that helped, of course, get Biden elected. Whatever you can think about what happened in the 2020 election, it always was collusion. This was blatant collusion. And of course, we cannot forget that Facebook was big about that as well. It was they collaborated with that collusion. In DC, this isn't just news. It's an earthquake. It's an earthquake. Let me tell you why this matters so much. These aren't just random bureaucrats. They're the real power players in DC who never truly retire. They keep their clearances. They go on CNN. They shape narratives because you know that public opinion is so strong. You remember that movie, Wag the Dog, Dustin Hoffman, one of my favorite movies. You have to go and watch it, Wag the Dog, in which they create this fake war just to try to disguise a scandal of the sitting president. You have to go and watch it because things haven't changed that much. And now we have social media and we have many other ways to plant the narratives. But the good thing is that since Elon Musk bought Twitter and turned that into X, and we have much freer or much more free to share the actual information that is going on. Think about it. These 51 officials knew the laptop was real. The FBI had it since 2019, yet they use their authority to lie to Americans. Post-election polls show this swayed up to 17% of Democrat voters. 17% of Democrat voters. This is the deep state's playbook. Claim special knowledge, push false narratives, interfere elections, blackmail and jail opponents, and face zero consequences until now. And we're talking about the 51 people who made sure that everybody thought that the Hunter Biden laptop did not exist, or it was fake, it was funny, and yeah, we already know what was inside that laptop. And no, you want to know, but you don't want to really see what was inside that laptop. We were really, the CP part. The CP, in which the C means child and the P, well, you can imagine what I'm talking about. At least 100 pictures of CP. The Bidens are a criminal family. All of them. Is that simple. The truth, these retired officials never stopped wielding power. They are part of a shadow government that's been running things while Biden can barely remember his own name. And I wouldn't be surprised. Of this. Key point, this isn't just about clearances. It's about breaking the permanent power structure that's been controlling our country from behind the scenes, and that happened in 2020. Remember, they are the same people who pushed the Russia hoax, censored real news, and their pressure all these media and social media moguls into censoring things, manipulated elections, defrauded the voters, and protected their own. No more. It's like you say that it's just 51 people just related to the Hunter Biden laptop. But the thing is that you have to look at this as if this was an iceberg. You have these 51 people that were not pardoned, that are gonna have that had their security clearances stripped away, and they're gonna be investigated. And I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know that they're going to do the full, I don't know, cyanide peel stuff, spy movies and all the stuff. But investigating them is going to unleash a ton of stuff, connected people to them. And when they begin to, pull that thread, who knows who's going to be at the end of that thread. The real revolution isn't just about elections. It's about dismantling this unelected power structure that thinks it can override the will of American voters. And by the way, I still want Donald Trump to make elections in the United States as shielded and manipulation and fraud proof as possible. Make it just paper ballots, make it same day voting, make it a national holiday, make it all that, and make it all hand counted. It can be done. That way you will make sure that every vote will be a paper ballot on site, same day, national holiday. And that way you will make sure that nobody will be able to cheat. Nobody will be able to cheat that way. And please put some kind of, I don't know, hot coals on the people in California in charge of counting the votes, because they take like 2 months to count them. Why haven't previous presidents done this? Simple: fear. These people know everyone's secrets. They're the ultimate DC protection racket. But Trump's doing it anyway. What has Trump got to lose? Trump has nothing to lose at this point. That's why this is different. That's why this matters. This isn't just politics. This is war against the deep state. It's gonna be, this is a real threat to the deep state. The stakes, everything. Our democracy, rule of law, future elections, whether we have a government that imprisons opposition's leaders, and American liberty itself. And American liberty itself. Make no mistakes, this is a direct shot at the heart of the administrative state. It's telling the permanent government they're not so permanent after all. Critics will say this is dangerous, and they're right, but not for the reasons they think. It's dangerous to them and their power structure. This is the actual thing. This is when they say that it's not like you have a group of 20 people who rule the United States. No, this is like more like a, I wouldn't say a cabal, but it's more like a system, like a different factions that they all support each other. So in this case, these 51 people belong to maybe one or many of those factions. And if these 51 people fall, then the whole dark and deep house of cards is gonna maybe not fall completely, but be harmed or hurt or beyond any possible recovery. And maybe we can achieve actual transparency. The bottom line, this is how you drain the swamp, not with slogans, but action. This is just the beginning. Follow me for more deep dive. Let me sure that you follow Rod D. Martin, this amazing thread, founder, CEO, Martin Capital. But anyway, if you have seen, you may be asking, okay, why didn't Trump do this on his first term? But that's why you have to see, I've told you that you have to watch that documentary, The Plot Against the President. I think that you can find it in YouTube. It takes a bit of time. This is a trick. Go into Perplexity or Google itself and look for the video, the documentary, The Plot Against the President, and ask them to give you the YouTube path to find the video. I think it's on YouTube, and you can watch it there. It's enlightening. You understand how the Obama administration, in those months when they found out, when Trump won the elections, how they undermined Trump's administration from the start, and why he couldn't properly drain the swamp. And now he's has everything that he needs to do this and has literally nothing to lose. But I would love to know what you think about this in the comments. Let me highlight the most amazing live chat in the history of humankind is right here, right here.